So I'm back with part 2 on 30 things I've learned before turning 30. So hopefully I don't miscount this time. And this one, instead of 10, I'm gonna do 11 just to make up for the previous one. Okay, so boom. Put yourself first. So many people that I've learned over the years, they put themselves first. They don't care about others. People are selfish. I feel like I wasn't being selfish enough. I was putting other people's feelings and emotions before mine. You know, that comes with the people please. I think I just didn't really have like my boundaries and like would voice my boundaries. Didn't feel like doing something, I would feel guilty and do it even though I got my own stuff that I want to do. I need to be more selfish and put myself first. You can still be nice and kind to others, but at the end of the day, think about like, would they do the same for me? Have I been pouring into myself? Because you're like, if you haven't been pouring into yourself but you're pouring into others, then there's an imbalance. Like for me personally, there's been times where like I put others people's music before my own music. I was doing a whole bunch of features, a whole bunch of like trying to work on other people's stuff that didn't even put their stuff out. I had to like pause all features and whatever because I was just like, you know what, I need to focus on my own stuff. And then that's how I was able to do my project Summer in Cali. If you haven't listened to it, go ahead and stream that. Support local artists, support female artists, women in music. So yeah, put yourself first. Everybody else puts their self first. I didn't think people, I thought people like cared about people or whatever, but not really. You can't really expect people to be like you, you know? Number 2, take care of your body, your teeth, and your vision. I'm gonna just say this. If you smoke that loud pack, you smoke that Zaw, because I've seen this way too many times before. I'm using the wrong brush for that. If you could spend $100, $200, $80 on buying ounces and stuff of that stuff, and you can't even pay for a teeth cleaning, I'm looking at you sideways, because how can you afford to buy all that stuff and your teeth look like it's like this wax, this yellow wax all up in your teeth? You really got to take care of your teeth. Like that's one thing that I have had to learn the hard way. I actually just had a cleaning yesterday. Basically, believe it or not, I used to have braces. I didn't used to have this gap down here, but I had my retainer. I had finished my braces and everything. I had my retainer. I wasn't wearing my retainers, and then my teeth started shifting. So usually I'm able to like pop my retainers in and then shift them back, but this time I guess I went a little too long in between, and then I tried to force my retainer on. It cut my gums, it got an infection, the teeth started separating. Everything's all good now, cleaned up, whatever. My teeth are strong, building their whatever. But to think that like my original dentist who I changed, she wanted to pull my teeth out, I was just like, oh no, I'm too young to be losing my teeth. I really had to advocate for myself, go to like a periodontist and go out of my way and do research, and you know, because like your teeth are important. I'm too young to be losing teeth and stuff. Take care of your teeth, take care of your vision. I wear glasses, you know, just take care of your vision before you have to get to that point of having to wear glasses. Personally, I know why. I think I know why I wear glasses, but that's a whole nother story for another day. But yeah, take care of your health, take care of your teeth, because let me tell you, dentures are not comfortable. I've heard it firsthand. You know, it's sometimes can be embarrassing. Like, you know, you gotta take your teeth out to eat and stuff. Probably eventually you're gonna have to get dentures, but like you don't want to be under the age of like 70 with like false teeth if you don't have to. You know, just take care of the teeth that you have now, and like you don't have to go and get veneers and all that stuff. Like just keep your teeth clean. At the very least, keep them clean. Like go get your cleanings. If you smoke, you need to at least be getting your teeth cleaned 2 to 3 times a year, because you're just smoking and it's inflaming your gums, and you know you're getting plaque in there. You know, you smoke, you then you fall asleep, you didn't, you know, clean your teeth, your mouth, and all that bacteria is just festering in your okay, you get the point. Number 3, Live below your means. There should be no reason why you are like, oh, I can't wait to get paid. When are we getting paid? When are we getting paid? But then you get in all kind of new, expensive stuff that you don't need. You're getting the latest iPhone. Just stuff that you don't really need. Take a hold of your finances, especially in this economy right now. Learn how to budget, create a budget. If you get paid bi-weekly, weekly, I always kind of like do an audit of my bills. What bills can I pay with the first check? What bills can I pay with the second check? Me personally, each paycheck I save half of rent. That way, if anything comes to shove, at least I have more than half the rent. It's never been an issue. Some people take rent out of one paycheck. Do whatever works for you. Cancel those subscriptions that you don't need. Stop going shopping all the time. You don't need it. Value your friendships and family members that you get along with and that treat you well. If someone is actually being a good person towards you, foster that relationship. So many people try to foster relationships that are not good. I can't think of a better word. If someone's not being a good person to you, doesn't matter who they are, foster those relationships with people that actually give a damn about you. Save your money. Make sure you have at least some money in emergency savings. It's like a survey or whatever that the average American doesn't have like $300 or $400 in savings. That's wild. You get a flat tire, girl, your car battery dies, girl, you want to have something. Car registration you have to pay, taxes you have to pay. Like, you want to have some type of money. You don't want to be stressing last minute. If you can save like at least a month's worth of bills. I know some people are like 6 to a year. That's really not that possible in this day and age when food is expensive. It's not that realistic. But at least have 1 month. That way, if you lose a job or something, you have a month to like get stuff together. Just save. Even if you don't have a goal of what you're saving for, save some money. Even if it's $5, $10 a paycheck, save something. It will come in handy one day. Maybe one day you'll wake up and you want to buy a house, I don't know, and you have $0 to your name. At least you was saving up. Just save up, basically. Just save up. Start from when you're young. As young as possible, just start from that point. Do not agree to things without getting the full information about it. Ask the right questions first. So, some people will be like, hey, can you do something for me? What is it? Get all the information first before agreeing to anything, because what do you want? And then it's like, some people might hide the motive or whatever, and it's like, get all the information first. Or someone's like, hey, we want, or this is for the artists. You'll have a lot of like scammer people like, hey, we want to collab with you, and we want to know if you're interested in receiving free this and free that. What's the catch? Then they'll be like, oh yeah, you just got to pay for shipping and handling and blah blah blah. You lost me. You just want my credit info. You just want my card. You just want my bank info, huh? Oh, what about this? Hey, we're trying to plan a girls trip to blah 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 blah. Get all the information. Where? What are we doing? What's the cost? Or if someone's like, hey, do you want some food from where so and so, or do you want to come out? What's the cost? What's it going to be like? Especially a lot of y'all go out to eat with groups, and then there's like TikToks and stuff of y'all like arguing about the bill or whatever. Ask beforehand. Are we going to be able to split the bill? I ask all the questions. What's going on here? Because I don't want to be caught like blindsided. So make sure you're asking all of the questions before agreeing to, even if it's like a job. Hey, do you want this job? What is it? What's the pay? What days? Ask all the questions before agreeing to something. Invest in yourself and your hobbies. If you don't have a hobby, what is life for you? Nurture something, whether it's if you like to plant, plant, invest in that. If you like to make music, invest in that. Like, actually invest in it. If you want to learn how to do nails, invest in that. If there's something about yourself you don't like, go fix it. You don't like your nose? Go fix it. Well, try to love yourself first. first. If you don't know a lot of words, go fix it. Go learn some new words. If you don't like your clothes, if you don't like the way you've been looking lately, if you don't like, the fact that you don't know anything about building credit, you don't know how to drive, go fix it. Like, go learn. Invest in yourself. Grow and stuff. Mind your business. We don't be minding our business and we get into trouble. Or also, it's kind of like another thing, like going to like different countries, like whether it's Belize or DR. One thing that I've noticed is that people mind their business. If I go outside wearing a bonnet, they mind their business. If I come outside in the US in a bonnet, I might end up on somebody's TikTok. What is she wearing? Oh, another bonnet, bonita, whatever the fuck, strikes again. And it's like, mind your business. I think the world would be cool if we minded our business. If no one's getting hurt, if no one, you know what I'm saying, robbing somebody or assaulting somebody, mind your business. Yeah. Don't say anything you wouldn't want to get back to that person. So this is a big one, actually. If you're out here and you're talking mess about people, if it got back to that person, how are you going to feel? Are you going to feel bad? Are you going to feel guilty? Because let me tell you something. There's people that, well, there's one person that comes to mind. I always talk shit about her. I am going to hold you. I always talk. But the thing is, if she would have came to me and be like, oh, I heard you said, yup, and did. Because you know what you did to me first. So you're lucky that's all I said. Or even if it's like someone told you something in confidence and it's like to keep it like that, because if you tell somebody else, is that person going to tell somebody else, and then it gets back to that person, then you're going to be looking stupid and then that person's not going to trust you anymore. Be careful with what you say. Stop gossiping about people and then turn around and try to befriend them, because now you just look crazy. HR is not for you. HR is not for the people. And I had to experience this the hard way. And this is why I cannot wait to be able to retire, because I do not want to sign into another ADP. A lot of these companies, they use ADP, and then also for like things relating to HR, sometimes they also use ADP, because ADP is more than just clock in, clock out. They have other services as well. And one of those services is to investigate incidents that happen within your organization. And ADP is hired by who? The company. Who are they going to protect? The company. They don't care about you. Basically, if you run to HR and say something, and this is, whatever, if it's not ADP, if it's, something else, HR is literally there to protect the company. Literally, they're going to hear what you say. Oh, that happened? Oh, okay, that's all? You sure? That's all that happened? Okay, and then they're going to run and be like, we ain't got nothing to do with this. Let's see the legalities. Could we get sued if we don't do anything? Do you think this that's what they're discussing. They don't care like, oh, that was really wrong. What happened to her? Let's make this right. No. They're going off of what's legal, what's not. Are they going to get sued if they don't take action? If they do take action, that's what they're there for. They're not for you. Make sure it's important that you document everything and that you get all your ducks in a row, because you would want to have a case on them. Their job is to basically like see if they could fight you in court and win, but they're not really there for you. That's why I don't really go to HR unless it's like I blatantly something's wrong and I have proof that y'all messed up. HR is not for you. Volunteering information, if it's not gonna like protect you in something to where like if they fire you, oh hey, I have proof here, hey, I have paper trail. Make sure you also like email your personal email with whatever proof you had. Forward the messages to yourself, because these companies have access to delete your emails out of your work email. So then you'll be like, oh yeah, I have proof of that, and then you'll go in your inbox and you're like, what the heck? Because they deleted it. Speak up for yourself. This is something that I had to learn as well. Like, if you don't like something, like let's say someone's doing your hair, right? And like, wait a minute, I don't like that. Or let's say you order some food and you told them no cheese. And this is like one thing that I kind of struggle with, because I would be like, no cheese. And then they would give it to me and it would have cheese on it. And I don't remember who I was with, but they were like, no, go change, go tell them to redo it, because what if you were allergic to cheese? I'm not allergic to cheese. I just don't like cheese. I don't really eat dairy. I've always just picked the cheese off. I didn't want to complain. I didn't want to, waste food, But at the end of the day, like, they're like, you paid for that. You said this. What if you were allergic? They could get sued. Like, speak up for yourself. So, and after that, I'm like, okay, yeah, no. This has cheese on it. I said no cheese. Or I'll just say, yeah, I'm allergic to cheese, because it's like, dude, you should have listened. Listen, Linda. If someone got your order wrong, speak up for yourself. If someone said something that was a little rude, like, speak up for yourself. I've had to do that to, like, an ex-manager. She came into my office talking to me crazy. And I was, like, so into, like, I don't know, I was typing something up. But I was just hearing her. And I was just like, and she left. And I was like, okay, hold on. Finished. I walked to her office. I was like, that is not the way that you talk to me. And then after that, she kind of, like, shaped up a little bit. But I was like, yeah, no. Don't talk to me like that. That should be 11. Hopefully I know how to count right. Stay tuned for part 3.